Good Tuesday morning, everyone. This is Mary Elizabeth with Sacred Love Tarot. Thank you so very much for turning up and tuning in. This is your general energy reading for October the 5th, 2021. It is 10:34 a.m. A few announcements before we get started. If you would please like, subscribe, and share, that would be greatly appreciated. If you could please leave a comment in the comment section so this video gets out there to those who need to see it, that would be greatly appreciated too. If you would like a free 3-card general reading for the month of October, you can go to Readings by Mary on Facebook page. The link is down in the comments section, and just put your name underneath the announcement to where it says free October general reading, and you will get your reading between now and the 11th of October. So what I want to say is, intuitively, it feels like that there are a lot of you who may be going through the same issues in the month of October that you did in September. So I'd be really careful about making the same, let's see, what's the word I'm looking for? Making the same decisions the same way in regards to the same situation that you've already been through. If it didn't work the first time, it's not going to work the second time. So make a different decision, make a different option, make a different choice, do it differently, and see how that turns out for you. So what we have here is, for your general reading for today, is the Starseed Oracle, the Crow Tarot, the Wisdom cards, then we have the How to Be a Wildflower deck, and the postcards from Spirit. So the shuffling is going to take a minute and we'll start with the one closer to me. So we are going to go with the Wisdom cards. We're going to ask for 1, not 9. Thank you, Spirit. 1 card, please, will do. There we are. So that is our 1 card. Now we are going to move to the Wildflower deck. Just 1 card, please. Thank you, Spirit. We do appreciate you and your energy for being here. And thank you for these beautiful, you know what? I like that card because I saw a couple of bees. Oh, there's 2. A couple of bees earlier. So I'm going to take it. I usually take jumpers, but that one really kind of showed itself to me, so we're going to take those. Next, we're moving on to the Starseed Oracle, and we're going to ask Spirit for 3. 3 cards, please. And then we'll go to the Crow Tarot and see how all of those line up. There we go. Look at that. I think there's 4 there. Thank you, Spirit. Now we are going to ask Spirit for the Crow Tarot. Thank you. Oh, somebody's feeling kind of left out, maybe alone. We had one that fell out of the deck, but I like jumpers. There we go. And we're going to ask, nope, we're going to ask Spirit for 1 more. If it's meant to come out, it will. Never force them. All right, so what do we have here? Oh, we're moving into a new chapter. That's a plus. All right. So let's see. We have You're Not for Everyone. Embrace your weirdness and face your true north. You don't have to be perfect. You're not going to be everybody's cup of tea. It's going to be okay. Be your individual self and don't worry about anyone else. None of this matters. Zoom out. Common ground. You're being called to connect to your spiritual self. See, here we go. Loosen your grip. All right, so this is what I want to say about this. Some of us put ourselves in situations to where we wear masks and we want to be that perfect someone for that perfect someone. You know what I'm saying? We don't want people to know what we do or who we are or how we represent ourselves. So we put on airs and we put on masks and we dress differently and we act differently and we speak differently, and we're not our true authentic self because we don't want to be judged. Nobody wants to be judged. And so and if you are a tarot reader or someone who works in witchcraft or woo-woo or spiritual things and things like that, you may be feeling judged. Your family may not accept you. If you're in a business, or if you quit a job to go into entrepreneurship, or if you're dating someone your family doesn't agree with, whatever the case may be, and you're not upfront about it because you don't want to be judged, here's what I'm saying. It's no one's damn business. It's no one's business, right? And if they can't accept you for who you are, then they don't accept you or love you at all. People put this wide girth on, or maybe not such a wide girth on the word love, right? I love you, I love you, I love you. The moment you come out as a tarot reader, oh my God, and then the judgment starts. I want you to be happy, I want you to be happy, I want you to be happy. You come out of the closet, oh my God, and the judgment starts. So this could be anything in your life. It doesn't matter. Open yourself to spirit. Loosen your grip on giving a shit about what other people think. So you may be feeling left out. You may be feeling alone. You may be feeling as if no one understands you, but there's a new chapter opening. And yes, it may be a little heartbreaking, but you got dreams and desires of your own. And it's time to just go out and get them without the approval of everyone and their brother, without the approval of, and if it has to be without the approval, that's okay too. Because like I said, if they loved you, I mean, really loved you and really cherished you, and if it's true what they say that I'd love you regardless of, right? So they'll say, I love you regardless of, and then you come to them with this, you're so excited about who you truly are and what you really truly desire to be, or your connection to, or whatever the case may be. And then it's, well, is that really what you want to do? Or is that really, or who the hell have you been talking to, or who persuaded you to do this, or it can be a number of things. But don't allow it to put you in a position to where you turn away from your true authenticity. Don't allow it to put you in a situation to where you feel left out or in the cold. Everybody has a vibe tribe. Everybody has a tribe. Everybody has a tribe. And just because your family or friends don't understand who you are, that doesn't mean that you won't find people who will. So don't give up on your authenticity, and don't be something you're not just to justify, or not just justify, but just to appease other people's sensibilities. All right, so it is only a thought, and a thought can be changed. The thoughts I choose to think and believe right now are creating my future. These thoughts from my experiences tomorrow, next week, and next year. So don't allow yourself to think negativity or negatively about yourself, just because other people don't understand who you are, or where you're coming from, or what you want, need, and desire, right? It's not for everybody else to know. It's not for everybody else to understand. It's not for everybody else to get. Just because you get it, you get it. You get it. That's all that matters. You get it. I would like to paint the way a bird sings. That's beautiful. I would like to paint the way a bird sings. Gracious words are a honeycomb, sweet to the soul and healing to the bones. So with this, I also want to say, be true to you. Love your authentic self. Be true to who you are. Be authentic to who you are. Be gracious to yourself. Love yourself regardless of what other people think. Let's see if I'm getting anything else from all of this. Then we'll do the wisdom. I mean, I'm not wisdom, but the postcards from spirit. Face your truth. Yeah. And you may be able to find common ground with those who aren't really on board with your authentic self, or you may just be in a position of going like, you know what, I'm going to step into my truth, and I'm going to let go of what other people think. I'm going to step into my truth, and I'm going to let go of other people's judgments, or other people's thoughts, or other people's comments, or other people's feelings about who I am. And as I said, there may be a minute that you feel as if you're being left out, but there's a new chapter and a new door opening for you because you're embracing your true self. You're embracing your authentic self, and there you may lose some people in your life. You may lose some friends because they don't you know, they don't accept, or they don't approve of who you are or what you do. And that's okay too, because sooner or later you'll find the people who will embrace you. You'll find the people who embrace your different. You'll find the people who will embrace your originality. You'll find the people who embrace your sincerity about who you truly are. And these are the people who most likely just went through the same thing you did. And you may find them just by, you know, having a conversation or going somewhere, and putting yourself around those who have, and you know, thoughts come to you, or you hear conversations, and it's very quick moving, but it will happen. So don't think of yourself alone for too long. And just remember, the thoughts that you choose to think and believe are creating your future. So don't think too down on yourself, because don't think too down on yourself. Believe in yourself as you'd want everybody to believe in you. All right, dearest you, selfless giving is an elixir so sweet and life-giving and amazing that it should be customary for everyday living. Right now, generosity is being asked of you. Let go of a debt, release an obligation, or do a solid kindness to someone for no other reason than an exercise of the heart. You'll be surprised how quickly a generous heart is repaid. We know it often doesn't happen in the immediate exchange, so temper your expectations. Know that life has an uncanny way of sending miracles seemingly unrelated to your kindness, yet interconnected in magical ways. The more you act from generosity, the bigger your heart grows, and the more love and abundance you will experience. We also know that someone could be entering your life with a generous offer for you. Take it and trust you are worthy and deserving of it. You have to receive, not just give. So with that, I also want to say, if you are not the one being judged, don't judge others. Don't judge others. And if you are being offered a position, accept this position and know that regardless of who you are behind the scenes or who you present yourself to be authentic and true to yourself, and allow people to know who you are, and they will accept you for who you are. And if they don't, then those are not the people that you need in your life. You don't have to convince anyone to accept you. They should just accept you. And if you have to convince them, if you have to go through the trouble for that, then you're not being your true authentic self. Because you should never have to convince anyone to accept you for who you are. So with that, know that I send you all such love and light. Until next time, hugs and kisses. Bye.